What kinds of bills do you have to pay?
Usually, I have three types of bills to pay: electricity bills, telephone bills, and water bills. I have to make monthly payments for each of them.
How do you usually pay your bills?
Actually, I used to pay bills in cash, but now the technology has been developed, and personally, I don't have enough time to go anywhere to pay a bill. So I use online transfer methods instead.
Have you ever forgotten to pay a bill?
No, I think I am an organized person. I have added reminders regarding billing dates on my phone, so actually, I don't have an experience of forgetting of payment of a bill.
Is there anything you could do to make your bills cheaper?
Yes, I think there are plenty of things. Uh, when it comes to telephone bills, the connection providers have introduced certain packages so we can activate them to reduce our telephone bills. When it comes to electricity bills, we can iron all our clothes at once, we can turn off unwanted bulbs, and as a long term plan, we can establish solar panels. I think those are the measures we can do to reduce the amount of our bills.
That's the end of part one. Let's move to the part two. In part two, you will be given a question. You have to talk for 2 minutes on that topic. You'll have 1 minute to prepare. Your preparation time starts now.
Okay. Uh, when I go back time to COVID-19 period, I had a plenty of free time and I tried different recipes at that time. Uh, I can remember one recipe among them. It described how to make a butter cake. I prepared it in my home and I learned to prepare it through a YouTube channel, through a YouTube video. So actually, I used flour, butter, and eggs as basic ingredients, and the cake was really good. I actually still can remember the smell of that butter cake. I used an oven to bake it, and actually, that was a great experience. Initially, it took about half a day to prepare to prepare the butter cake because uh, actually I had no practice, but later on I find some shortcuts to certain steps and could make it with minimum time and effort. The feedback I got from my family was incredible. They uh, appreciated my work a lot. And later, I prepared that butter cake several times in several occasions in our family, especially on birthdays, and I add some extra things to it. As an example, I later on I add icing top of the cake, so the taste was super. And I felt so happy about myself because knowing how to prepare a butter cake, and actually my family enjoyed that moment very well, so it was some kind of satisfactory feeling I got in my life.
Okay, your time is up. Let's move to the part 3. What kinds of things can children learn to cook?
Uh, of course, they cannot try complex recipes, especially which are which involve sharp utensils and flame. But there are certain recipes, the simple recipes they can try. For instance, we can say preparation of a fruit juice like that. Apart from that, they can prepare omelets or puddings with the help of their parents.
Do you think it is important for children to learn to cook?
Yeah, yes, it's so important because I think the cooking assists in children's development in many ways. When we are cooking, we have to make certain decisions, we have to solve problems, we have to think creatively, so that may uh, help to help to the cognitive development of children. And also when the children are engaging in cooking, they have most of the times they spend with their parents, and also they are helping their parents, so I think it is a great help for them to develop their attitudes to grow as a good person. Ultimately, I think the cooking, the experience they learn from cooking will help them to uh, grow more independently in the future.
Do you think young people should learn to cook at home or at school?
According to my point of view, the home is the best place for someone to learn to cook, because at the school, one teacher has to look after a lot of pupils, so it's so difficult to pay attention individually. So the in the school, if they are engaging in cooking, they may have more chances to get injured while cooking. But in the home, the situation is different. Parents can look after them, parents can pay attention to them individually. So, and also parents can help them. So, I think it's the best place to learn to cook.
How enjoyable do you think it would be to work as a professional chef?
I think the profession of a chef uh, is a job with high satisfaction rate, because they can have live feedbacks. They can think in a new way. Okay, they can do whatever they want. They can have experiments, and also they can see their customers enjoying their foods. So I think it's a very enjoyable and satisfactory job with satisfactory level of duties at the same time.
What skills does a person need to be a great chef?
Obviously, to be a great chef, a person should have good cooking skills. They should have a thorough knowledge about recipes, and they should have good cutting skills to attract their customers. And also, apart from those skills, I think as the cooking always involves creative thinking, so the creativity should be in them, and they they should have the ability to tolerate different opinions, because sometimes they have to work under supervisors, so they may give you opinions, and also they may have positive as well as negative feedbacks from their customers. They have to tolerate both of them. So I think the flexibility should be in them, and they should not be hot tempered, and they should be creative.
How much influence do celebrity or TV chefs have on what ordinary people cook?
Ah, they have caused a certain impact to the lives of ordinary people. Actually, as an example, I can say the nowadays the ramen noodles has become so popular in Sri Lanka as a result of the popularity of Korean dramas. So most of the people like to eat like their role models. Most of the times, the television actors have their own YouTube channels, and they are sharing their food habits, their new recipes with their fans. So most of the times I have seen that their fans like to follow them, they like to try them out. And also now the lives of the public has become more complex, so they don't have much time to spend cooking. So most of the times the TV chefs are introducing new easy recipes which can be done with a minimum time and effort. So ordinary people like to follow them to save their time and energy and while preparing delicious dishes. Thank you.